What an incredible cathedral.
It sure is.
It's our mother church here in Singapore, you know.
Yeah,
You don't seem too impressed.
I am too impressed.
What does that mean?
It's just so big and grand like all the other churches we just visited.
St. Peter and Paul and St. Joseph's?
Yeah, God's church is so big, and I'm just a small turtle. Would he really care about little old me? I'm just a little guy. Could I possibly catch his eye?
I'm sure God sees and loves you.
But he feels so far above you. In such a big, fantastic church, just how far would he need to search to find a tiny turtle like me, like finding a pearl in the deep blue sea?
During the month of April, Pope Francis invites us to pray for the dignity and worth of all women to be recognized in every culture. In many parts of the world, men and women are treated differently, and women are not given the right amount of respect or opportunities to be who God created them to be. Though there are differences between men and women, boys and girls, all of us are created just as lovingly and can play equally important roles in our great big family of God. Here are our friends Celine and Claudine discussing just that.
What in the world are you doing?
Celebrating Mass. Wanna attend? It's communion soon.
I'm sorry, Claudine, but I don't think you can be a priest.
What? Why?
Only men can be priests.
I still don't get why only men can be priests. Does God like men better than women?
No, of course not. There are so many important women in the Bible.
Oh, like Mother Mary.
And her cousin Elizabeth, who was one of the first people who knew she was going to be the mother of Jesus.
And Veronica, the woman that wiped Jesus' face when he was carrying the cross.
And all the amazing female saints who existed since then.
And none of them were priests.
But all of them did so many incredible things and was so loved by Jesus.
Okay, it's too late for me to wipe Jesus' face. And I don't know whether I'm gonna be a saint. What else can I do?
There's so many things you could do. It depends on your vocation.
I thought vocation means becoming a priest.
No, vocation is what Jesus called you to do. It could be a religious life.
Oh, like a nun.
Yeah, or a teacher or an artist.
Or a mother.
Yeah, see? That is an incredible vocation that men can't do, but women can.
So it's not that some of us are more important than others, but we all have different roles.
Yeah, like how different parts of the body, like eyes and hands, have different functions.
And we need all of them to be one body, like one body of the church.
The Parable of the Good Shepherd. Once upon a time, there was a kind shepherd who had a flock of sheep. Every day he would take them to graze in the fields, making sure they were safe and well fed. One day, one of the sheep wandered off and got lost. The shepherd searched high and low until he found the lost sheep. When he did, he was so happy he carried it back home on his shoulders. The shepherd loved all his sheep, but he was especially joyful when he found the one that was lost. Just like the shepherd cares for his sheep, God cares for each one of us and is always there to bring us back when we stray.
So you see, Thomas, Jesus doesn't rest until every one of us is found.
He even left the 99 to find the one.
And each of us can be that one.
But why would I be worth finding when he has so many children to take care of?
God doesn't think like you or me. He's a good shepherd that lays down his life for his sheep.
even though we need him and he doesn't need us?
That's how great his love is for each one of us. So never feel like you're too small to be seen by him.
We could be that lost sheep,
Or lost turtle, so to speak.
even in a crowd, Jesus knows us by name.
In his gigantic flock, we're all loved the same.
He created us uniquely in love,
And he'll find us when we're lost in this great big world.
so don't you worry and don't you fret.
We are all beloved children of God
That he will never forget.
Let his love complete you. Oh, nothing can defeat you if you live the love of God. Live the love of God. Live the love of God.
Live the love of God. Live love. Live the love of God. Live love. Live the love of God. Live love.
Live the love of God.
I love that. Good. That is 36. So what keep going?
Would he really care about little old me?
No. It's our mother church here in Singapore, you know.
Yeah. You?
You. Jesus doesn't rest until every one of us is found. He's a good shepherd that lays his life down for his sheep.
Oh.
He created us uniquely in love,
And you'll find us when we're lost in this great big